Facebook and our YouTube as well. So everyone, please tune in when you get an opportunity to tune in. So today's a special show. We've got the personalized travel team, planning team here, personalized travel planning team here, and from Leicester City Council. Let me get the words absolutely right. So yeah, definitely there. My phone's already ringing. So yeah, that's fantastic. I'm gonna bring in Sean and Javid straight away. Hi, Sean. Hi, Javid. Can you hear us?
Hi,
Yep, can
VJ.
hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Say hello, Sean.
Hi, VJ. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Javid, can we hear you?
Hi, VJ. Hi, Hashim.
Yeah,
Hello,
Yes,
good,
everyone.
you
good.
can hear as well as
So you
well.
can hear us very well, loud and clear. So how are you guys been? How's it been, Sean? We've not seen you for a little while.
Yeah, it's been good. We've been busy on this project, just trying to finalise everything. We've got there, so now we're just doing a lot of the reporting and monitoring, and we're getting there. Yeah, but it's been busy over the past couple of months or so.
Okay. And how about you, Javid? How have you been?
Yes, been very busy. We're drawing the project to a close, and we welcome this opportunity to speak to the listeners and viewers and update them on the personalized travel planning project.
I'm very fond of this project. You see, when the good things finish, that's when people feel. Because I was involved from the start, and really, I'm dying to know now and ask you the questions now. I go first to Sean. Sean, how did the campaign go? And it has to be things that go really fast for me are the good things, and I think it went all fast. Just update us how the campaign went.
Yeah, so last time we were on the show was in January, and we at that stage we're undertaking the New Year campaign, which was revolved around a New Year's resolution style campaign. So right at the start of January, people all over the world take part in a New Year's resolution, and they do that to challenge themselves to make a change in behaviours. And we jumped on the back of that in terms of this project, and we got people to sign up to a pledge throughout January to travel sustainably. So there were pledges such as walking and cycling more, using the bus more, sign up to Better Points, which is an app that people can use. So that was throughout January, and we came on the show back then to chat about that New Year campaign. That finished at the end of January, and that was really successful. We had around about 69 sign-ups to that pledge. The most common one was being walking, cycling, or scooting instead of taking the car once a week. So yeah, that was really successful. On the back of that, we had a £250 Leicester gift card that was incentivized for people to sign up to the survey. And then we also had a school campaign as well for people to for school children to draw a poster of their sustainable journey in action, and that's just kind of finished. We had an assembly on Monday where Councillor Adam Clark, the Deputy City Mayor, presented a scooter to the winner of the post competition at Bridge Junior School, and all the schools that took part won £100 Waterstones voucher as well. So that was really
Wow,
successful.
that's amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
And I like the way that even the young ones are taking, because the other day I was challenged by my own son, because we usually have a place that he and I meet when he finishes the school so that I can pick him up, and he walks to that place. And the other day I was saying, look, you're always in car, I walk, why can't you walk with me? And we put the car somewhere else. And I was saying, where are you getting all this information? He says, look, we are doing a campaign, people are telling us about BT people, and I was saying, "Oh, you guys are so effective." If my own son is telling me off and go walk, and I think it's effective to the way that you're changing the mindset of the young people while they are even in the schools. Thank you very much. Really, my heart is off for you guys. Go, VJ.
Okay. So in terms of the project, what kind of information have you pulled off from the surveys that came back to you? What was the feedback that we got? And how successful has the PTP project been? Javid, do you want to go into that?
Sean's got some more details into the actual stats that we've got, so I'll
Okay.
let Sean
So
add that.
Sean, give us some stats, please.
Yeah, so I just want to say, obviously, the project's been going from July last year and finished at the end of February this year. So it's been about 6-7 months that it's been undertaken. We've been involved in lots of community stuff. We've done postcard letter delivery. door knocking, providing travel pack information, community events, schoolwork, social media work. Obviously, we're doing a radio campaign as well, which is involved in this as well on your show. So we've done lots of stuff in terms of getting the community involved. In terms of the total engagement we've had with people, that's a total of 22,024, which is brilliant. In terms of the reach, which is how far our information could have gone to media and via the radio, that's a reach of 882,000. And we had a survey completion rate of 373. So some really positive numbers there. In terms of sign-ups to certain incentives that we had throughout the survey, 32% of people signed up to Better Points app. 31% signed up to our offer on the Santander cycles that you see around Leicester. 12% of people signed up to adult cycle training, and 8% signed up to the one-to-one consultations that we were doing. So we've had some really good numbers coming through. And then also,
so just again, how many surveys were filled? Just to stop you there, in total.
So we had 373 surveys filled in total.
Okay.
Which
Wow,
is
that's amazing.
a really good number. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
And then from that survey, some of the information that can be pulled out of that is 46% of people agree or strongly agree that they're walking more than they did 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Similarly, 46% are cycling more than they did 6 months ago, and 39% are feeling fitter or healthier than they did 6 months ago.
Wow. That's some amazing statistics that we're getting through there. You know, it's really amazing that a lot of people signed up and took part in this, and that means they must have felt as if they wanted to be part of the project, right?
And the other thing that I
Yeah,
liked
definitely.
about the project is the way because whenever the new things comes out, people are giving a bit of grief, saying that maybe the new communities were not taking part of it. So my question is, if you see those numbers that you just talked about, and there's a place where you can see the ethnicity, is there uptake of the people who give back their feedback of ethnic minority?
Yeah, so we did have numbers in terms of demographics and who took part in the survey. So in total, I'm just trying to find them now from my screen. There was I think the majority were from Asian British backgrounds, followed by white ethnicity. And then there was also quite a good mix in terms of age ranges. So there was a good mix in terms of middle-aged people that were undertaking the survey, and also a good mix in terms of how many were employed or not employed. I don't have all the statistics off the top in terms of demographics, but those will be put into a public-facing document that will go out to the public, and everyone will be able to see that.
You make my point. I wanted to just that it is also the ethnic minority were telling their views as well in there, so that you have whole the city's view, and that's what I wanted to hear more. And because we were part of this and trying to push our community, so we always want to be successful whenever we are part of any progress, because otherwise it will be learning lessons for us too. To look back. Thank you very much, Vijay.
Okay, so for me, the project's been absolutely amazing because the amount we've pushed it's about being healthier. It's about getting fitter. We're seeing so many cars in our areas. We know that sometimes it's unavoidable just jumping in your car and driving and all of this stuff, but also the cycles. I've seen a lot of people riding cycles across the city a lot more. And the Santander, the whole idea around the app, how has that been? What's the feedback that you've been getting over since the start of the project till now regarding the cycles and the app? Has it really helped them? Is it something that people want to be more involved in?
I think for the whole project has allowed people to find out more about the facilities that are in their local area. So the Santander bikes that might be located near their homes, just even little things like where the cycle lanes are for them to cycle to and from work or for leisure. I think the whole project as a whole has been a form of information sharing. Not many people in that geographical area might be aware of the Santander bikes outside of their homes or close to or in close proximity. So we've just had that opportunity to speak to people, share that information out amongst them, and they've been able to pass it on to their family and friends. And I think
Okay.
that's why we've had such a massive reach. And I think by having the radio campaign as well has supported that. So I think it's been really beneficial for the demographic. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, okay. And and just moving on to the finally I just want to ask you guys and talk to you really in depth really. What's going to happen now? What are the next steps for this PTP in Leicester? Where are we going? Personalized travel planning, where is it going? What's happening? What's the council's next steps? Is there going to be further? Are you guys going to carry on, or is this going to finish just here? What will happen with the research and Javid, is that you the right
Yeah,
person for this?
yeah, I can
Yeah, so
answer that
please,
question.
yeah,
Thank you.
please do,
So
please do.
in the immediate future, we'll be releasing a public-facing summary document that will be released on our choosehowyoumove.co.uk/PTP East webpage, and that will be a public report that people can see the impacts from the PTP project. With plans to future projects, it's all funding available. We're looking at getting more funding within the council to undertake more PTP exercises for the future, so that we can target other geographical areas in the city that will benefit from PTP exercises. And we're also everything that we've been doing for the project will remain on the choosehowyoumove.co.uk/PTPE's webpage, and we'll be adding a few more resources to that webpage so that it will stay as a legacy page for the personalised travel planning project, but also direct people to future projects that we have going. So we have events from now until late summer. We have the walking month, which is in May. We've got loads of walking events that happen across the city. We currently have a competition for better points, where you can redeem points for walking for your organization. So all that information is going to be on the website. So to all the listeners and viewers and to those who's participated in the project, please check out the website, and there'll be more information there. And I think there will be potential more future projects around this type of work. We've seen a great success in engaging with the communities, and I think it's helping the council get a better understanding of what people would like in their local area. I think, like Hashim touched upon, I think it's not just young children who want to be better for the environment and the future. I think a lot of adults as well want to make those changes to be more sustainable, to think better about how they travel to work or for leisure. And I think it will be an ongoing work. And I think the council has an idea and a future legacy that we want to leave behind in this city, which is to be more sustainable, to encourage more walking and cycling, public transport use. And I think we're in the very early stages of that, and looking forward to see where we go in the future.
I really welcome, because one of the things that is happening now is the fuel price and all that going up. Your kind of advice will be helpful to many, because you see, when the fuel price is going up. One of my friends I was talking to the other day, and he was saying, "Look, I sold my car," and I was saying, "Why?" He says, "Look, I cannot keep up with the cost." And I was saying, it was wake up call for me. I want to say, and I knew how much he loves his car and luxury. And I said, how are you coping? You see, unless you give up your car, you don't understand the other alternatives. And he was talking to me about the buses, talking to me the routes that the city now has for the bikes and all that. And I was saying, look, it was timely project to help people to plan other ways in their journey in and out of the city. And I think there will be there will be more of this project needed in the community, because we will be needing help, the ways of giving up the cars, and good for environment, good for health, good for everyone. But sometimes, like my friend was forced to do it, which is from the pocket, but now he can see the benefit.
Yeah, I
Actually,
think absolutely. I think we're not trying to force people. I think circumstances are in play, and I think we've had a pretty similar example within the project where someone did say they sold their car, and they said that they've now benefited from walking and cycling and actually using public transport to get to work and stuff, and they're saving a lot of money. Yes, money is an important factor, but I think it's also improving their health and well-being, their mental health and well-being. And I think that's what this project has been successful in doing, is not just showing the monetary values of walking and cycling, but also the health and mental well-being that it can provide. And I think Leicester is a great city that's well connected with good public transport, good cycle routes, good walking routes as well. And I think we just need to get that out to the public. I think the public will receive that information quite positively, and have been acting on that information positively as well when we've been doing this project for the last 12 to 18 months.
is there somebody just messaged me right now? Is there any other areas that you'd love to look into in Leicester regarding this project? How because this project was very specifically focused on Highfield, Spinney Hill, and St Matthews. Is there
Yeah.
any other areas that you'd like to focus
Yeah,
on
so
as
we
the city
have
council?
so in the past we have done PTP projects in different parts of the area. We've done it in Westcoats, we've done it in Belgrave a couple of years ago. I think if we were to do it, we'd look to potentially expand it a bit further out, maybe North Abington area. There are a few other areas that, if there is a demand for it, and we're seeing public members actually asking for it, and it all depends on funding as well. One, if we can get the funding within the council, we would look to do this a lot more. Absolutely. So, I really welcome that question, and I think we would love to carry out doing this in different areas as well.
Okay. And finally, is there anything else you guys would like to add about this project that you don't think that we've covered so far? Because I think it's really important that some of the successes from the projects are really outlined there, and how you guys could make this project better, really. Anything, Sean or Javid?
Yeah, I think I just want to obviously say thank you to everyone that's taken part in it so far, and obviously from we now complete it. But yeah, just thank you to everyone that has taken part. It's been really great to kind of get stuck into the community. I'm not from Leicester, so it's great to kind of get involved in this community and just chat to people about traveling sustainably. So yeah, it's been really great to take this project on through Sistru, which is the company that I work for, and just work with Leicester City Council on this. It's been really beneficial.
Amazing. And
Yeah,
Javid, any
I
final
just want to
words?
say, yeah, I just want to say thank you to the all the people that we've worked with, EVA FM, Sister, who have been doing the work for us. And I think the project is not possible without the participants, the people who have
Mm,
engaged with
mm,
us
mm.
through all our community events, people who have completed the surveys, people who have participated in competitions, etc. I think the project is not as successful without those people. So a massive thank you to them, and I think for those who have been sharing the information across their social medias. To get the word out about the project has been really helpful. So just want to thank everyone for that. And I think going forward, all I can say is keep checking out the Choose How You Move website in the link below. There will be more updates going out there. There's plenty more events planned in the next couple of months, so keep an eye out for those. You can go. They're suitable for all ages, and I'm sure that we'll be seeing a lot of more of you guys at those events, walking and cycling.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sean and Javid, for joining us today. It's been fantastic having you guys. I'm sure we're going to be working together in the near future, especially with the communities here in Leicester, with you guys as well. And Sean, let's keep this Let's keep this going and this conversation going. It's www.choosehowyouMove.co.uk. And thank you for having us today.
And the other thing
Cheers.
is
Thank you for having
always
us.
this is your radio. This is a community radio, so you don't need an invitation. Drop in when you are around, when you are cycling group. We can always like to be the voice that reach to the community and giving the beautiful messages, and collaboration is the best. And this is as much as we for all of us. This is your radio as well, and especially this show, the community show.
Absolutely. Okay. See you guys later. Take care. And thank you
Perfect.
so much.
Cheers. Thank you.
Okay. Hashim. Wow. What an amazing project to be part of.
And the other thing that I liked is that not only the community take part,
Yes.
but they also make the contribution. They said, and as we invited, they said what they wanted about and the outcome, and that's what we talk about always. We the community need to tell the service providers when they are tailoring the new projects and anything, for us to be part of it from the start, so that anything that they later offer is responding to a need,
Absolutely.
rather than an assumption of a view. And this is really
And
quite satisfactory.
and also to get 281 school poster entries is fantastic, right? 69 sign-ups to pledge. That is amazing. So the success has been great. The percentage increase of people cycling is really good as well. So having this information here, I think it's really, really welcoming, right, Hashim?
Not only, and I hope, because I know now that there are funding restrictions and the lack of funding, that the city council give this
Yeah,
group a prolonged projects that they can as the community were asking. For example, the person who called us that was saying, look, would they extend other parts of the city to this project? And quite rightly, they said it's all depends the future funding, and I hope that the council gives this team to the funding they need to
future funding.
continue future funding.
Absolutely. Hashim, it's been fantastic. I'm gonna be now logging off the live stream. Thank you to everyone that's messaged in, that's messaged us. The stream will be staying up. The video will be up on our Facebook and our YouTube channel, and I'm sure me and Hashim will be messaging you the links as well. But thank you so much. This is EVA FM. I'm gonna pass it back to Hashim now. We've got a couple of minutes before we go back into the commercials, but you can still carry on listening to us on EVA FM 102.5. But we are ending our stream, so we're just gonna give you a wave goodbye in our cameras. See you all later.
See
Okay,
you all
Hashim.